Hi everyone, it's Jen on the go. Welcome back to this channel. There is an increase in Instacart shopper deactivations due to shoppers failing the selfie facial verification step. This is a huge concern because the algorithm is kicking off shoppers left and right due to the inaccuracies with this facial recognition technology. This is leaving shoppers desperate to get back onto the platform with nowhere to turn. I hear from shoppers just about every day who have been deactivated on Instacart and ask for my opinion on whether or not they should sign up for a company called Kover, which states it is an income protection service who claims they can get shoppers back on the platform and working again. There are things you really need to know prior to making your decision on whether or not you want to sign up for Kover, and you really should hear this. This is today's video topic, and it's really important, so stay with me. Okay, let's go. I received this Instagram message from an Instacart shopper who stated this. Hi Jen, I recently came across your channel. I was doing Instacart for about 3 months and recently got deactivated over a selfie check. When I asked them why I couldn't just resubmit a photo, they said that's a good question, but never answered the question. There is such an easy solution to this problem, like having me resubmit a photo or asking for my driver's license number or social security number, but instead they told me to refrain from messaging, and if I do message them, they will not respond. I am so upset because I was just starting to make good money and move across the country in a few weeks to go to college, so I really needed that source of income. I reached out to Kover and paid them to get one of their attorneys to write an email to Instacart on my behalf. Have you ever heard of that company or any success stories about people getting their accounts reactivated? I do receive a lot of these types of messages from shoppers who have been deactivated, and as you can see, you can hear in the tone, they're desperate, they're concerned, they have nowhere else to turn. So they ask me for advice and help, and I'm not an expert, I don't know. Shoppers are being deactivated every single day for not passing the selfie check on the Instacart platform. I talked about this deactivation reason quite a while ago, and I'm bringing it up again, especially for all of the new shoppers who continue to join Instacart's platform every single day. The problem with facial recognition software is it's not perfect, and in fact, it's not 100% accurate. According to the CSIS, which is the Center for Strategic and International Studies, in ideal conditions, facial recognition can have near perfect accuracy. However, the degree of accuracy is only possible in ideal conditions where there is inconsistency in lighting and positioning and where facial features of the subjects are clear and unobscured. Measures to protect against misidentification will always be important, and facial recognition will never be 100% accurate. Even the best algorithms still struggle. Once deactivated on Instacart, the likelihood of shoppers getting their accounts back is not promising. Instacart uses an algorithmic management system, and once this algorithm boots the shopper off, the shopper is 9 times out of 10 going to stay booted off. So a shopper's best defense is to play offense, especially when it comes to the photo verification selfie. Shoppers really need to pay attention and be extra careful before they take that photograph of themselves. So many shoppers have made simple mistakes. What you can do to make sure this doesn't happen, at least to give you your best shot at not being deactivated for not passing the selfie check, is make sure you are in good lighting first and foremost. Make sure you're waiting until it's daylight. Stand in front of a window. Make sure your face is completely lined up in that oval and look directly at the camera. Make sure it's clear. Make sure your camera lens is cleaned off. Also, you want to make sure that you're not wearing a hat, and if you are wearing a hat, make sure you can see your eyes because they're lining up your whole facial structure with this technology. Make sure also you are not wearing sunglasses or a mask, and if you're like me and you wear glasses all the time, and make sure these are off before you take that selfie. When unfair deactivations happen to shoppers who have only been guilty of doing the right thing, This causes shoppers so much anxiety and panic. I had another email from another shopper yesterday who reached out to me for a different deactivation reason, And he said, Jen, I am terrified. This was my sole source of income. Now shoppers are desperate, and desperate people will do desperate things in order to get help. More than 20 Instacart shoppers who have recently been deactivated reached out to me letting me know that they signed up for this company called Kover. And not one of these Instacart shoppers who was deactivated received any type of help or assistance from Kover in getting their accounts back. Not one. Kover is a company that specifically targets gig workers and independent contractors, offering big company benefits, with one of the benefits being help with reactivation once a gig worker is deactivated. In fact, Kover reached out to me on 3 separate occasions asking if I would market their website, talk about their website on my channel in exchange for a hefty payment. Of course, I declined their offer on all 3 occasions. I cannot endorse a company that I know nothing about, or at least have any type of proof from actual gig workers who have used Kover and have had success with them. This has not been the case. This morning, I decided to go out on a limb and try contacting this individual from Kover who sent me 3 separate emails. To my surprise, he answered and he just said hello, which told me he wasn't with the company anymore. And sure enough, he did confirm he does not work for Kover anymore. I told him that I have a YouTube channel and I would like to tell the viewers anything he would like to tell me about Kover. And the first thing he said is, please tell your viewers that Kover doesn't work and it will never work. It is a complete scam. That's what he told me. I didn't even have to ask him about Instacart shoppers getting help for reactivations after they've been deactivated before he told me. And I quote, oh, and those attorney letters that they claim to be able to write, those will not work. It doesn't work. It is just to get the viewers money. That's what he told me. And he told me the reason why he quit is because Kover is a scam. There is a new YouTuber whose name is Dash or Pass. She has a brand new channel and she actually just put up a couple of videos that you guys really have to see. She has recently posted 2 videos specifically targeted at Kover. She does a thorough investigation into what Kover is, and you really do have to check her out and see what she is all about and watch these videos for yourself. Here's a little sample.
So what are we doing today? I was just going to take you guys along on my research journey. So we will call this chapter 1. What is Kover? What is Kover? What is Kover? Well, if you're like me and you watch a lot of other gig tubers, you've probably heard of this company being promoted lately.
She does a really deep dive into the back end of Kover and peels back the onion layers because there are so many, and her findings are very interesting. So you really do have to go watch her. She's very smart, very kind. I've been emailing back and forth with her. She's finishing her chemistry degree as we speak. I will link her channel in the description box below, along with those 2 specific videos that talk about Kover and her findings so that you can watch and decide for yourself based on her findings. It's really fascinating. You have to go watch. It was incredibly important to me to make this video because of the amount of Instacart shoppers and other gig workers who have reached out to me asking my opinion about Kover, and also the Instacart shoppers who are reaching out to me in desperation for help in getting their accounts back, and the gig workers who have told me personally that they couldn't get Kover to help them. But at the end of the day, I'm bringing all of this information to you, but it is up to you to do your own research and make your own decision based on facts and not influence. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please let all of us know in the comment section below if you've ever had an experience in using Kover. Perhaps you personally did have a positive experience. Please let us know. We want to know. Or was your experience with Kover negative? And if you were deactivated on Instacart, if you have any workaround whatsoever in how you were able to get reactivated, please also share that information, because the amount of shoppers that are reaching out wanting help, I'm not able to help. So maybe some of you can. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. You know that I respect you all, and I will see you in the next video.